Welcome to the last Shelftember grocery haul. Okay guys, today we went to Winn, Dixie, and this is the last grocery haul for Shelftember, and the total we spent is $45.43. We had a little bit over $50 left, so this is what we got. And there are some things I'm going to tell you guys after this, but I'm going to sit down to tell you that part. So anyways, this is what we got. I have no idea what that is. What does that mean? Is GLICO cracker stick? Oh, it's these. Oh, they put them all together. They're $1.49 a piece. It's her Pocky. I was like, what is that? But they are cracker sticks. They're cookie cracker sticks, whatever, with chocolate on them. So that's Selena's some Pocky. I got her that. We got these hamburger buns. They were $2.99. And we got this bread. It was $1.77. Then we got this oven roasted turkey breast. It was buy one get one free, and they were $5.99 a piece, so it was $5.99 for two. And I got that because no one needs lunch meat. I eat it sometimes, and so does Jeff, but not often. And I'm moving around everywhere. This was $1.69. We needed some lettuce. I was going to get some bananas, but forgot. And I was looking for some creamer, and I found this Chobani. I've been wanting to try it, but I hadn't found it anywhere. But this is the sweet cream, and it only has milk, cream, sugar, and natural flavors. And I know a lot of people say something about natural flavors. I don't know much about that. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it was $3.99. And then we got a gallon of milk for $3.79. And then we got some cheese. Okay, so let's see. This one right here was, let me see, that's not the right one. Yes it is. I don't know. Yeah, it was 2 for $5. That's what it is. And the way to get it to see, they have initials and stuff on here, and I'm not used to it. Anyways, we wanted some pepper jack cheese because we were out completely, and this is one of my favorites, so I got this. And I haven't been buying myself things, so I did this time. And then we got some Kraft singles. They were 2 for $6, and it was cheaper to do it that way than to get the store brand, so we did that. And we got these Cabot Vermont Sharp shredded cheddar cheese. They were 2 for $6 as well. I believe that's how much they were. No, how much was the cheese, the Cabot cheese, Jeff? It was 2 for $5. Yeah, or no, it was buy one get one free, so they were $4.49 for 2. That's how much it was. Because there was another kind, the store brand was 2 for $5, and this was cheaper. So we got this, and it was the same exact amount of cheese. So we got this, we got 2 of them, and we got a dozen eggs for $1.49. So that is what we got this week, and I will sit down and talk to you about the other things in just a moment. I don't know if I said that haul came from Winn, Dixie. We spent $45.43. I know I said that part. And we had $250 for the entire month for the 5 weeks, and we still have $6.22. We did buy a lot of extras for the kids because they wanted them. So if we had not done that, we would have been able to spend even less. But that's neither here nor there. It doesn't matter. We chose to spend our money the way we chose to spend our money, and we still came under budget. And we also stocked up on some meats. So I think that's really a good thing. I mean, we didn't like super stock up, but we did stock up a little bit. So I think we did pretty good for our Shelftember groceries. Now, we did have some unexpected things happen that we did spend money that we had not planned to spend. We have a bit of a buffer budget for, well, it's not a buffer, but we have, like, whenever my niece and nephews come, or we have company, we have money for groceries for that. And we did spend some of that, but I'm not going to talk about that today because it doesn't matter. It wasn't part of my regular grocery budget, and that's what we were going through. What we were going by is the regular grocery budget. So we were able to, because we have that extra budget, not go over this one, is what I'm trying to say, because my niece and nephews did have to come stay for a few days. One, the oldest of, well, not my oldest nephew, but the one of those siblings, the oldest, stayed with me longer because it was just easier. And also, that happened, and so, you know, that's just the way it was, and that was not part of our grocery budget, so I'm not counting that. I don't even know how much we spent. We probably spent about $40, maybe $50. I'm not exactly sure, but that doesn't even matter. I would have done that if they would have been coming to spend time here, no matter what. And like I said, that's a different budgeting part, not our normal grocery budget. And we also did have Noah's birthday. Now, his birthday dinner was part of our grocery budget, and we did not spend any extra for that because he wanted me to cook, and I already had everything that we needed to cook what he wanted, which was fabulous because we didn't have to spend extra on that. So that meant we could spend extra on other things out of the birthday budget if he wanted them, which he didn't want anything else, but that's okay too. And I did buy the things to make him a cake, but well, actually part of it came out of this grocery budget because the heavy whipping cream, but for like the icing, I had everything. So even for his birthday, we didn't spend a bunch of money on the food aspect, which we didn't spend a bunch of money on his gifts. He didn't want much, so that's cool. But you can have a great, you know, menu for an entire month and not spend a lot if you stock up and if you do the shopping, like watch sales and stuff, which is what we did. And some of the things like the chicken, we still have some of that. We still have, well, we got quite a bit of that. We've still got quite a bit of the ribs. Jeff, what else did we buy that meat wise that we still have part of? Did we buy anything else other than chicken and ribs? Okay, so we still have some of that, and that'll go into October, our meals for October. So we actually prepped, I guess you could say. We could have taken that money out of the prepping budget that we have, but we didn't do that. We just took it out of a regular grocery budget. So that is what we spent for the month on groceries. If you have any questions about Shelftember, as I said in my other videos, you can leave them in the comments down below. It's super simple. You do what you want, which there is one thing that I never did even mention with Shelftember. If you have gift cards, like if you don't have to do this in September, you can do this shelf cooking in any month that you want to. If you have gift cards, you're allowed to use those and not count them. It doesn't matter, like if you have gift cards for certain things. But I'm going to show you now what our pantry looked like, what it looks like now, because which our bins that I showed you on the first video for Shelftember, which I will link that if I remember, those bins look the same. Our pantry looks a little bit different, but not much. But I'll show you that now, and then I'll close out the video. Okay, so that's where the salsa and stuff is, which we need to get the salsa down, but we haven't done it yet. And then the pasta sauce and pizza sauce. We did have homemade pizza a couple times, and like baked beans and things like that. It's still pretty full, but there's a few holes up there that weren't there. And then we come down here, and there's like holes here, and then this, and then there's some tomatoes gone, green beans gone. We only use 1 can of cream of chicken, some black-eyed peas gone, and then like this right here, I used some of that canned chicken. This stuff really didn't use much of other than things out of the jar, or the jars. Oh, I'm gonna drop that. And then we do have some pasta things empty, but we have refills. We got plenty of noodles, and the chips are low, which is fine. That one's not, and that one's okay. Which one of I think it was my sister gave Jeff some chips, so that worked out. This has some less in it than it did. Not much. There's some peanut butter gone. Those things I have used some chocolate chips and stuff, but it's not really that much gone. The pancake mix, I need to refill these. I do have more in my back stock that I need to refill that, which we're going to do all that today or tomorrow. We're not sure yet when we're going to do it, but I wanted to show you what it looked like before we did that. Over here we have some cereal gone, but we can refill it with that box. It's fine. But yeah, there's a lot less of this pasta or macaroni and cheese. Almost all of those are gone, which we've decided not to buy this kind anymore because Selena would rather have me make it homemade or have this kind, which is fine. It's cheaper. These are all still here except one pack. I think he's opened two. No, that's just the other thing. All right, so that's still good. The instant oatmeal is still there mostly. All of my spices are still pretty good, but we did consolidate a chili powder. I think I showed that on a video. This is very empty, and I'm loving that because we had way too many snack things. We used some of the muffins. I forgot to show you this a moment ago, but like all my spices and stuff, they're still, we didn't use a ton, but that is what we have. Let's see if I can turn where there's light. That's what we have left in the pantry. We still have a ton. We still have a lot of food, but if you watch my channel, you know that we usually keep like a year's worth of food in our home, or we try to, because we're prepper peoples. And that's just what we do. But that's how it worked out. We still have plenty. We could do this again, and I think we may, but I don't know when. I have to talk to Jeff about it. If I do it again, like a low spend month, I'll let you guys know. But that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you can see me later. And also, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you again for watching, and remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.